do their thing. They got to the apartment, to the warehouse. They noticed none of the nomads were there. Um, by the way, this is going to be a quick session. If you're watching YouTube, like and subscribe. And Sirenscape plays some of the music background, yada yada. Okay, now going back. So you guys, were at the warehouse. You noticed no one was around. The only person that was around was T-Bone, but he was healing up at the moment. So you guys decided to go out and get some food because you guys were hungry, especially since the only food you guys had were, except for Taj, was human meat. So you guys went out. As when you went out, you noticed the date. The date was not October 13th, 2045. It was not Friday the 13th. It's actually June 16th. And it was just, I guess the apartment guy had a thing that was said October conveniently when it was Halloween in real life. Totally not the DM, fucking up the dates. And you guys went out to get some food. You were gonna get some real chicken. Taj was hungry for some real chicken, especially after the death of AIM and the whole thing with TPK. You guys went out and got some word that it was in Pacifica. On the way to Pacifica, some people tried robbing your car, trying to take control of Guy Speed's car. And then you guys had like a nice little street fight there, to the point that Taj was driving Guy Speed's car while Guy was on top of the roof fighting some other people, and you guys were able to make it alive, even though Taj lost control of the car a bit, hit the median and the rail, but you guys did good. Went to a gas station, chilled out, danced with some strangers for like an hour or two, and then you finally went to Pacifica. You met some guy selling drugs and so on, but he ended up, not selling you the chicken for 200, 300, but you spoke to Finn. He told you exactly where to go, and Finn hooked you up at a place called Chicken of the Sea, where they give you real chicken. And you guys got to eat what you wanted to eat and were satisfied and rested. And then you guys, in the medium, did your thing, got gear, got weapons, all that stuff, and rested, same as T-Bone. And then now we were 2 weeks later, well, about like 2 weeks minus maybe 2 or 3 days. And here we are at, hey Sky, what up? Here we are at back at the warehouse. And the thing that happened those about 2 weeks ago is still occurring. None of the nomads, including Sana, are at the warehouse. The only one that is at the warehouse is Flat Tire, doing his thing, walking around, and Nitro. Nitro's still recovering from his injury, but he's kind of awake now from his induced coma. Now, real quick, is Sean back? I take that as a no. So he's not back. So. He's not back yet. So from there, you guys could talk and so on, and then once he returns, then we'll continue from the game. Now, is there anything you guys want to do housekeeping wise before we start the session?
No. I believe I took care of all my housekeeping on our little session.
All right. How about you, Taj? Anything you want to take care of before we start?
I'm just gonna bank up a few more skill points.
Okay.
I should have sold some weapons and stuff last session, but I didn't, so I'm just carrying around a bunch of knives apparently.
Okay. Do you want to sell those knives?
Would I do it here, or could I just will we just have to wait for a session where we're actually going to
No, we could do it here. We could do it like those 2 weeks that you guys were off. You could have done that then. So if you want, we can make it like it happened then.
Okay. Yeah, because I probably guess good to offload them.
All right. So, see how many knives you have. You must have like a shitload. These are excellent knives too. They're about 100 each. So you're able, if you want to sell them all, just go ahead and erase them. Now, do you want to sell them for cash or for digital currency?
Where did I put? I know we put the hard currency in there.
Yeah, the hard currency should be as an item. It says paper EB. Right now you have 240. Oh, sorry. I know you don't want me to tell you out loud your hard currency, but Your hard currency is right there. We could add it there. And if you want the digital currency, we could add it to your total that's in the bottom.
Oh, okay, I see. It's up, yeah, under. Could I do like an ammo trade and use it to get incendiary ammo?
Oh yeah, for sure. Remember, they have a barter system. So yeah, you could do that. But just keep in mind, I think incendiary ammo might be a little bit more than regular ammo. So you might not get exactly the same amount back.
Yeah.
So what is it that you like to do?
Let's look at the barter with the incendiary ammo. I'm trying to see how much that is. Oh, it's 100.
Yeah,
Eddies.
and basic is 10.
So it'd be
But how much basic ammo do you have?
rounds?
50 rounds? Yeah, for 50 rounds, you could probably get one set of incendiary. So one set would be 10, a mag of 10, or a box of 10.
Okay. Well, we'll just put a pin on that for now.
Okay.
Sean's-
You want to sell the knives though, so I could give you the cash, or?
Yeah. Go ahead and sell the knives.
Okay, let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives, so you're gonna get 500 eddies. And you said physical, or do you want it digital?
Do a half split, 250 one, 250 the other.
Okay. $250 knife sale. Welcome back, Sean.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna round up your cash, so it's good. Now you're gonna be at 500. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Sean. So while you were gone, I was giving a quick update. And Sky, by the way, how's my sound? Is my mic too loud? So what I was giving the background, I was saying that you guys did your thing, you know, everything that you already were aware of, right? But now, it's been almost like 2 weeks, the month's almost over. Right now, in the end here, you notice the Nomad family's not back, not even Sana. The only ones that are still around are Nitro and, fuck, I almost called him Flapjack. What's his name? Flat Tire. Not even the old man is around. Alright, so we're going to start the session now. In 3, 2, 1, boom. So we are now at current date. So we were just keep in mind that Albert's character is not with you guys. So if you want, you could call him up, or maybe Albert could do a phone call and bring you guys over.
Let me know if you guys need backup.
No, we're good. You can stay at your apartment. Just stay there the whole session.
Bet.
Luxury.
Let me set up the phone.
By the way, Sean, if you see on where your normally where your car is at, sorry, right over here, that's the trunk of your car. You have access to it, so you could put your weapons in and stuff. It'll remember it.
Oh, cool.
And then now your secret stash, I'm just gonna put it right here. It's not located there. It's just gonna be right there, so you could have access to it. So you could click it and put your cash and your weapons in there. You don't even have to ask me. You just click on it, move your stuff in there, and it'll save it for you.
Awesome.
So wherever we travel with your car, that the beater's trunk will be there with you, so you could take out and put in your weapons and so on.
Okey-doke. Sounds cool.
Is this morning time?
It's around like afternoonish, because Guy's awake. Guy usually doesn't wake up in the morning. He wakes up like around 1.
Since I was recovering and everything, I'm waking up a lot later, I'd imagine too. So I get out and Got out of bed, walk on in, and it's like, hey, where is everybody? I do this in character. It's like usually there's people here. It's like, where is everybody again? Hello.
Good question. I don't know where anybody.
That's concerning to say the
I'm
least.
gonna look around, see if there's any notes or anything. If I roll a perception.
Yep, go ahead. Ooh, perfect.
Oh,
Critted. All right.
you perceive the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
All right. You notice no one's around, but things are clean, and you do notice everything in Pop's area. You know, all the papers with the debts and everything like that are not there anymore. All the paperwork that mentioned that they were gonna be evicted and kicked out, it's all gone. You notice that the bar is fully stocked. All the medical supplies for Nitro are fully stocked and clean, and actually new stuff. The piano that's by the table, you notice is not dusty anymore. It's clean, and all the ivory keys are ivory again. They're not brown or dirty. And as you are looking at it and you press one or two keys, you notice it's in tune as well. Someone tuned it.
This is weird.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
Also, you
What?
see
When's the last time
Flatjack. Sorry, I keep on calling him Flatjack. You see Flat Tire watching TV, and you guys have all the channels now that you didn't have before. Before you just had the channel with all the cars crashing and sports and stuff, but now you have absolutely every single channel.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over there and it's like, it's Flat Tire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Flat Tire. Got any idea what's going on here?
Oh, the
This is-
guys, they all went out to party. I wish they took me, but they didn't. They just left me here. But whatever, we got that new instant TV and stuff, so I'm feeling good.
Did you see anybody braid in?
Hmm?
And why is this place so spotless?
Oh, the guys, they got some more money. It's pretty cool. And Ricardo got to do some stuff. They even got me a new stent. My catheter is all clean. I've been using the same catheter for the last 5 or 6 months. I finally got a new catheter too, so.
Okay, that's information I really didn't know, but that's good for you.
Oh, thanks.
But you said they went to go party.
Yeah.
Where did they go party and when?
Oh, they went like about a week or two ago. They called the old guys from the clan. They all got together and they decided to go out in the Badlands, have a party. They even took Sana and the old man with them. And yeah, they came back just real quick. They forgot some keys, but then they left again. But you guys, I think T-Bone was asleep and you guys went out to do, I don't know what the hell you guys went. You guys passed by me a few times and didn't say bye. You just don't think I'm around, but whatever, you know. I'm used to
Sorry,
it.
that right there. I was in a rough spot, so my apologies about that, buddy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't even notice myself sometimes.
I'm gonna get on my.
Talk a little bit louder, Sean, because I can't hear you that well.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna get on my agent and make a call. I'm gonna call Pops.
Okay. So the phone rings. Let me put up the volume though on my end because it looks like I have it really low too. So give me 1 second.
I don't hear your stream or anything. Like, there's no music or anything.
Oh, they're streaming.
See, the music should be on through Discord.
No,
Yeah,
because it
it's-
ended.
It ended?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let me fix that. I don't know. Every time I guess when I minimize iTunes, it turns it off.
It's a Thanksgiving episode.
No, this is just a regular episode. But that's a good
Oh,
question
yeah,
to ask
okay.
because, you know, Halloween or Thanksgiving could be something, so. There, the music should be playing again.
Yep, music is playing.
Alright, so you call Pops. Broop,
Yeah.
broop. Phone picks up. As he picks up, you notice there's a lot of partying and it sounds like good times in the background. Hey, what up, guy?
Where the fuck are you guys? I talked to that fucking layabout, and he said you guys haven't been here for weeks.
Yeah, you know how we party. Like, everything's good. Our warehouse is paid. We're not closing down. It's all thanks to Ricardo. If it wasn't for Ricardo, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, he did some job, and if it wasn't for him, man, we would have been out on the roads already. You guys all been so busy going out, doing your partying and having your funds or whatever. But it's cool. It's family. I know I did my wrongs, but I can't put it past you guys. But thanks to Ricardo.
Partying and having fun. We've been trying to save this fucking place.
Well,
What did Ricardo? You know what? I'll talk to you later, Pops. I'm gonna hang up.
all right.
And then I'm gonna call Ricardo.
The phone rings for a little bit. Takes a while. Then the phone picks up. Hey, guy. What's up? Where have you been?
Yo, Rick, what's going on, man?
No, all good, man. All good. I saw that you guys were busy. You guys got some money, got to do some things from that job, but I got a contact call me. I got some work. We're all doing good. You should come over and have party with us.
Who's the contact? What was the job?
You know I don't ask questions. They just give me a job. I just do it. I just had to take care of some girl, some media, but everything's good now. Took care of her. She worked for Arasaka.
Wait.
She's dead now. Well, and let's just say Arasaka could take care
Let
of
me
it.
stop you right there, Rick.
Hmm.
Was her name Rose?
Yes. Yeah, so that what you know her about her too? I heard she was famous. She did her stuff on TV or whatever for Arasaka, but let's just say we could talk more about this in person instead of over the phone because Arasaka's kind of upset about it, but I could give 3 shits.
I think you fucked up, Rick.
Fuck.
I think you fucked up.
I know you were gonna say that.
No, you fucked up. I'll talk to you about it later.
No, you know what? Before you hang up, just come over here. Enjoy the party with us. It'll change your mind.
All right, send me a ping.
All right, I'll send it to you. See you soon. And he hangs up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you want to know how the warehouse got paid for?
Go on.
I'm listening.
Remember Rose?
Yeah?
You know about her?
Yeah, she's dead.
Excuse me? Well,
Ricardo
I already
killed
knew
her.
that. Ricardo
What?
killed her.
Yes.
I'm physically angry right now. Like, I'm probably gonna wreck a chair or two.
Probably had a good reason to do it. In his mind, we need to figure out when we get to the bottom of this.
Hmm. Fair enough.
I trust Ricardo. He's like a brother to me. He is a brother. Nothing stronger than family.
Okay, Vin Diesel, I'm gonna need you to chill out.
Fuck me.
Well, I'll definitely hear him out.
T-Bone, your phone starts to ring.
Okay. I pick up my agent.
All right. When you pick up the phone,
Go
go
say
ahead.
hello.
All right. Now I don't have the voice changer working at the moment because of the microphone issues. So, this is what happens. You pick up the phone. You're gonna hear like a distorted voice, and it's the old man. It's T-Bone. I need your help. I'm here
Okay, so wait a
parting.
second. You saying the old man?
Yeah, he's with
Like
them.
the old man of the family?
No, the old man. You know the Tarad, the J
Oh,
driver.
the medic that was out in the Badlands.
Yeah. I heard. He goes. I heard that they already spoke to Guy, and you guys might be on the way. Can you bring that tech with you? Because there's some stuff once you get here that we need to talk about, and we do need a tech with us.
Okay, I'll give him a ring. Is everything all right though?
We'll talk when you get here. I can't say much over the phone.
Okay, fair enough. I'll see you when I get. Send me your location over a secure line or what have you, and I will be more than happy to do so.
I think Ricardo might have sent a ping to Guy, so we're in the same location. It's a pretty good party though, but like just make sure that the guy's in good behavior. I don't want that Korean guy just to be all like throwing his that phallic bat that he has around and stuff. Just to there are some young people here. Sana's here, by the way, so I just wanted to keep it clean.
I think Sana is mature enough to deal with such a phallic thing, but I will make sure that he's on his best behavior.
Well, are you sure about that? Because Sana's pretty. I don't think she would hurt a fly. I think she's kind of innocent.
I'm not gonna pull back the curtain quite yet on that. So, yeah. When the time is right, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I will definitely contact our person, and I'll make sure he's there.
Sure. Okay. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
He hangs up.
So with that, I go ahead and give Oso a ring.
By the way, Albert is playing the Beater's Trunk today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why is that? Let's see. I thought I gave the permission to the Beater's Trunk to you. I don't know.
No, he's the car. This is great.
He's like Kit.
This is like
Michael.
Knight Rider all over again.
Let's see why it's talking for him.
I love it. It's fitting.
That's weird. It doesn't have an owner.
What's up, T-Bone?
Go ahead.
I got an invite to a pretty bitchin' party. You want to come along?
Oh, is the sky blue? Do fishes live in the sea? Hell, fuck yeah, I want to be in that party. All right, I'm coming.
Okay, cool deal.
And I instantly appear.
Oh, nothing serious, kid. It's all business.
So also was waiting outside the whole time. So when you called him, he just walked in.
He's just waiting.
Yeah.
By the way, the answer to both those questions in 2045 is no. The sky is red,
Yeah.
and fishes don't exist.
Oh my god, you're right.
So it was no for both.
No, I'm not done the party.
Rip. Well, since you're here, and just kind of make the thing as I'm wearing brown trousers, I want to tell you that be on your best behavior, aka don't go using the dildo bet on people unless you absolutely have to.
Now, while you're
Okay.
saying that, you see on the TV that Flat Tire's watching. It's a news report. Now, I was going to play you guys a clip of that news report, and the more times I listened to it, the more I did not like it. So I'm just going to describe to you what it was. Because I tried recording myself as like the female reporter and the person being interviewed, and it was just cringy. So I'm just going to tell you what you saw. Okay. So
But
there's a
cringe.
news report about this hotel called Steely Eagles. There was a tremendous mass murder that was there. But one of the heroes of the story, his name's AIM, was revived by trauma team. When this person was revived, it turns out he is an animatronic partner who was part of the war, the South Am Wars, kind of went cyber cycle, that's what they're saying, and was killing and chopping up the people until AIM found out. And when he did, he was able to get the help of some nomad family, and he mentions Guy Speed by name, and he says how close and friendly he is with Guy Speed, and also he mentioned how he had a suicidal thought that he was about to kill himself, but Guy Speed stopped him. And due to that thanks, he lent Guy Speed his coin, his Brainiac coin, and as thanks, and told him that once he starts feeling better, he'll come by and retrieve that coin back from him as a remembrance. Everyone felt good in the story, and they felt bad, for the whole thing happening with TPK. And they're talking about doing a memorial and erecting a statue in that part of town for TPK and in honor of the angels. As they say that, a familiar face comes by on a white wheelchair, the white battle chair. This person is known as Dr. Saito, and he mentions how he wants to combat cyberpsychosis and anything dealing with the side effects, both good and bad, of cybernetics to the point that makes it almost natural. He's talking about how adding AIs to cybernetic parts could help counteract and fight cyberpsychosis, to the point that those that probably were considered completely dead might not be dead if they have the money for it. And you notice that everyone's talking very well about this Dr. Saito, almost like if he was the ones that he could probably save Night City and this whole issue with the nuclear war going on. Not the nuclear war, with this whole nuke issue, and maybe the days of the red are going to probably be done thanks to Dr. Saito and his technology. And you notice he was very buddy-buddy with AIM. They do mention that AIM and Dr. Saito are not close friends. They've just met at that time. But Dr. Saito does want more information about Guy Speed and mentioned that those nomads are great and he should meet them and thank them personally. And AIM agreed, saying that yes, since they have his coin, he's always going to be connected to his friend Guy Speed. And then that's when the thing ended.
Oh, wholesome as fuck. As wholesome as he can be in the world of Cyberpunk.
Also, they had like a very cheesy montage of all the nomads that were eaten or taken apart in that hotel in that meantime. And Arasaka says they were not part of any of those agents that were found there, because they were being blamed for the killings, mainly saying that cyberpsychosis was caused due to the military equipment that was attached to TPK, that were some from Arasaka, not from Militech, and that slowly they're going to start changing to Militech and not use Arasaka. And Arasaka said, no, those agents were not our agents. We deny and give no comment, and we don't comment to anything that is or isn't in investigation or part of their things.
Guy looks at the coin, that he takes the coin out of his pocket and looks at it. He's like, I don't even know if I want to hang on to this anymore.
You don't want to get the coin from an AI that talks about having AI and cybernetics.
But
you don't want to hold on to that? Doesn't that seem fun, right?
Listen, I thought the guy was dead, and I like the coin. I don't want him to come back for it. This is a trophy, but now it's I don't know.
Liability, possibly?
Now, Guy, if you want, you could roll
It
human
is a
perception.
exactly. Who rolls?
Guy, if you want, you could roll human perception,
Okay.
so you could get an idea of how AIM was behaving.
Human perception.
And everyone else, you could roll other things too if you want from that news report. So you rolled a 10. You notice he didn't look visibly angry. The one thing though that took you as off is the background when you saw the things with TPK and stuff. It looked kind of different, and the vehicle that they showed for Arasaka was kind of different as well. It didn't match the vehicle that was there in the scene when you guys were there. But your human perception shows that AIM didn't actually seem angry, and you kind of felt like maybe this guy's a good guy, and you kind of feel like, did I really borrow the knife? And even though you know you didn't, but something in you is making you question yourself whether you did borrow it and you guys are friends.
Yeah, for sure. I'll just keep that all to myself, and I'll just put the coin back in my pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not rolling on anything, even though I would say that, yeah, that's some fabricated BS right there.
Yeah, you should definitely put that thing in a Faraday cage.
If you can find the copper for it, do it.
Well, that actually raises a good question. You want to take a look at this, Taj?
Oh, I'm not the techie. The dildo guy's techie.
Yeah, but there might be some sort of
Dildo
net
guy.
architecture on this.
Taj, go smash. Okay, let's see what's up.
So you're
So I
willing...
just hand him the coin.
Okay.
Or actually, I can look at the interface like even with your holding it because I'm right there with you.
Yeah, you can roll for interface.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, so you don't have to roll it. You're not gonna find any interface on it. There's no interface for it.
Dope.
There's no architecture or anything.
Not that he could
Tell
tell.
plug in. Yeah.
Yeah, right now it just looks like a solid coin. If you want for tech stuff, maybe you could give it to Oso and he could roll for it.
Did I do
just-
a conceal reveal just really quick? I'm curious about that.
Sure.
Might be sneaky stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
What should I roll? Should I do a perception or should I do like a conceal reveal?
You could be creative. He did conceal reveal, nothing happened. But remember, this seems to be possibly tech related, so something tech might be able to help you out. Remember, be creative. Don't think of it like a video game. Think of it more like, I wouldn't say like real life, but think of it like how outside the box.
Real life is
Outside
a
of
good
the
way putting
Xbox.
it. Like, how would you actually handle this in real life? What skill would you use?
Well, I would definitely I would want to like plug it in somewhere to see like what's inside or something.
Well, that's only, I
If it
guess,
has
if you
any-
could find a plug on it, right?
Yeah, so I guess like I'll do a perception to see if I see anything
Point.
that
yeah.
maybe wasn't spotted before.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what conceal reveal is, but I mean, you could try rolling that. Like, obviously, like, you wouldn't use someone else's perception, but you could also, I mean, you skip that part and you could go on to basic tech if you want, or electronic
I see.
security.
Yeah, it's the one that I was looking at. All right.
Oh, and you crit.
Ooh,
Oh, and a high
perfect.
crit too.
Dang.
You almost double
Nice.
crit.
Wonderful.
Oh, wow. You gotta
Jesus.
find it.
Yeah, you do notice.
What do we got?
It is an RFID type of chip. There's no way you could attach to it, but it does work with the chipware. And if let me see, you did basic electronic security check. So yeah, you're familiar with this. This is old tech, kind of around the 2020s, close to the early 30s. It does not involve anything with tracking. What it does, though, it does something that you just don't remember at the moment, but it does something very important that you just remember it was something important, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay, so it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, kind of like one of those things, like it's like old tech. You're like, I know, I remember something like this. Used to work for something, but you can't just put your finger on it yet. And you rolled
What
really
did you
fucking high.
find
I'm
on
telling you,
it?
this is the most information I could give you, and you defeated legendary, like a legendary DV. So I'm telling you, this is like the most I can give you.
Yeah, it was probably 25 and you beat it by probably 11.
All right, guys.
What'd you
So I found good news and bad news. So I kind of know along the lines of what it could do, but I just can't remember it right now.
Interesting.
Well, when it comes
Um,
back to you, just let us know.
Does it have a tracking chip or anything on it?
It doesn't have a tracking device, but it is, and I forgot the rest of what you told me.
No, you said exactly everything I said, and you were right too about the whole it doesn't have a tracking. But just how you said, you kind of like you forgot everything I just said right now. That's kind of how you feel like with this, like it's an RFID. It's used for neural chipware, and the time that it's from, but you just can't at the moment put your
I mean,
finger.
if it's
Yeah,
RFID,
can't remember. It might be a identification thingamajig, but I just can't remember. So I'll get back to you guys.
just want you to say it's RFID.
It is an RFID device.
Yeah, it's not identification. RFID is not about ID. It's
Yeah.
more like a radio frequency, like it's kind of like how your credit cards do tap to pay type of thing. That's RFID.
Yeah, exactly. It's something that activates something else. Though. It's something that you either use to get past a security system, you can activate some sort of trigger. It's like a key. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it on me
Now,
since there's no tracking on it.
There's no track.
you guys get a text from Sana. Mainly, goes to T-Bone and to Taj. Little happy faces. It's from Sana. Did I say that? I don't know if I did. But she's put little happy faces, excited that you guys are gonna come over, and she wants you to bring her kitty gun, just because she wants to show some of the nomads her shooting because they're like shooting stuff. That's what she mentioned, and she was like asking you if you could please bring her kitty gun when you guys come over.
Yeah, well, our reply to her is like, do we really have to bring the kitty gun? Okay, fine, I'll bring it.
Kitty gun, kitty gun.
Or that's the gun that she shoots and it goes meow every time it shoots.
Yeah, no. Oh god.
I'll ask her where it's at.
Oh, you text her where it's at, and she goes, "Oh, it's by where she normally sleeps, near the other cyber deck you don't use."
I'm gonna step away because I need some aspirin. I'm gonna go grab some. But I'm down to just move on to the next scene once everybody's done with what they're doing.
All right, so you're about to go get some aspirin in real life or in the game?
Sounds like IRL.
Okay, cool. So we'll wait. Once he comes back, we'll continue the progress to it. Let's take a quick 2-3 minute break just to get water and stuff as he's gone, and then I'll see you guys like in legit like 2 or 3 minutes.
Cool deal.
Sounds good.
I'm back.
Cool. Yeah, you
He
welcome
just
back.
did a quick like 2-3 minute break.
Oh, okay.
Noise.
Sorry, yeah. Fucking kicking headache.
I'll be feel better, bud.
Thank you, dude.
All right, so is everyone back?
Yeah, we're back.
I think T-Bone might still be away. All right, Gif. How much time do you have left, Gif?
About 15.
15? Okay.
I mean, that's just something I was thinking about doing. Like, if y'all wanted to go a little longer, my character can work on something like that to kind of help out me.
Sure. Well, yeah, let's do that right when you're about to leave if we haven't finished yet.
Okay.
Just so like I could have that as like a holder, because right now I think if we do it now it might take away from it. It's up to you if
No,
you want to
yeah,
do it.
No, I didn't want to do it now. I wanted to do it like when I had to go, or put me on the sidelines, and I could just be working on that.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, that.
Sidelines, coach.
So let's see if T-Bone's coming back.
We'll say I find it
This is-
unsettling. This place is all cleaned up.
This is fun though. I haven't played Cyberpunk since our last session.
Same here.
Been like such a little amount of Cyberpunk the last couple weeks. Last month, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last month it was like very little Cyberpunk.
I can't wait for the Christmas Cyberpunk game where Raph's gonna have a safe Christmas.
Where this is in the future,
have
so
to-
it's not called Christmas anymore. It's called Xmas.
Yeah, but we
It's
have to
called-
make a sleigh out of dildos or something, and
Yeah.
then deliver lube
Saint
across
Nicholas.
town. I don't know.
Ooh, I could make a huge Christmas tree. I mean, an Xmas tree with LED dildos for the lights.
So as soon as I hear T-Bone's voice, I'll start the thing. Hey, everyone right now, do me a favor. Don't look at the monitor.
I'm back. Sorry.
All right, welcome back, T-Bone. No one look at your monitors now. Can you look away from your monitors? Give me.
I'll just change. I'll just change the tab.
All right, real quick. Let me know once you did that.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
looking.
I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
Same here. Change the tab.
Changed
I'm on.
it.
I'm on
Alright.
Pornhub.
Mm.
Okay. No, you can look now.
Okay.
Yeah, there was something that I had that wasn't showing up. All right, so
It was the trunk, right?
you guys are back, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are heading out, going back to the car. Right when you get to the front door, it looks like right when you open the door, it looks like someone's about to knock on the door. Can you see that person, Taj?
No.
Okay, good. So now can you see him?
Yes.
Okay, so you notice this person's gonna knock on the door, but right when you open, he's already there.
Hello.
And when you look at him, you notice he's wearing something over his eyes. It looks like dark glasses. And he's kind of behaving like he's kind of blind. You notice he has a stick in his hand. He's like, hello? Are you Guy Speed? Or Taj?
I am one of them. What can I help you with?
My name's Agent Sullivan from Netwatch. It's took me a while to get here with help from my friends. You said you were Taj, correct?
I'm just like gonna peek, hide behind the door and peek about it. Maybe.
All right, don't worry. I just need your help. You might
Yeah,
have
the
heard
day
of
Netwatch
Dr.
needs
Saito
my
in the
help.
news. I've been looking for you and I've tracked you down here and I can't see anything right now. I'm completely blind. I do have eyes. They do work. But all they are just eyes. If you are Taj, you probably understand what I'm talking about. Are you Taj?
Out of
Are
character.
you still
I
there?
think this is yeah, I think that's a loaded question, but that's just out of character.
You could play it like that. You could lie to him if you want. Try to get information out of him.
Yeah. Oops, accidentally clicked on it. I can see if.
Oh shit,
if-
you can move
oh,
him.
Raph, I took control of his character.
Yeah, because that's true. You used to control him, yeah?
My bad. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. I got scared. I thought I got hacked.
it was me all along. No. I can see if he's here. Do you mind waiting out here for a bit?
To be honest, I'd much rather wait outside and not go in. I don't know if there's any other trackers on me, but I do need to speak to Taj and give him some information before I go.
Okay. There's a guy at the door, guy. He's looking for you and I, but mainly wants to talk to me.
You want me to pretend to be you?
I don't know. It's this blind guy. Says he has eyes, but he can't use them. But he's also Netwatch, which, you know, me and Netwatch.
Yeah.
Maybe just
let's go talk.
the
I'm gonna go over there. All right, I'm gonna open the door. Hello?
Hear another
What can
voice.
I do for you?
What was that?
Heard you're looking for Taj.
Yes, are you him?
Who's asking?
My name's Agent Sullivan from Netwatch. There's a very big issue that I need to speak to Taj about. It's very important, and I need to tell him, and then I'll be out. I also need to speak to Guy Speed. I think was the name.
I'm gonna look him over and do a little human perception situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do conceal reveal.
And 10's my number today.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
Even though it's a 10, though, this guy is showing all signs that he's being honest. Your conceal reveal, Taj, you notice that the sunglasses he's wearing is concealing 2 cyber eyes. Like you could tell from your virtual reality goggles, they're giving you like almost access points, 2 access points on his eyes. And you notice that you're able to see them, and as much as you try to interact or maybe even try to hack into them, you notice the goggles that he's wearing are blocking that from happening. You could tell there's access points, but those goggles are blocking from any access or any information to go out of those goggles.
Interesting. Okay.
So, are you Guy Speed or Taj or both?
You know, I have a problem with authority, and I know you're Netwatch, and that scares the shit out of me.
I expected you to be. Based on your file, I know you have those issues, and normally I would be able to scan you, know who you are without me having to ask you, but if you are who you are, I could trust you, and I could tell you both this information, and then I have to go.
I'm Guy Speed.
And the other person with you, is that Taj? Because if it's not Taj, I just won't tell you this information. I could tell you by yourself if it's just Guy, at least. But if the other person's another person, I can't tell him.
I'll look over at Taj.
Okay. So, you might have heard of Dr. Saito on the news. He killed 2 NCPD detectives. Not sure if that was relayed on the news or not. And my partner is pretty much close to just being level 10 flatline. He's brain dead. They think they could bring him back, but the copy that they have based on Arasaka technology, the construct, they're trying to bring it back and bring him to him. But the main thing is that he wants you guys dead. And the reason for this is Taj is related to one of the companies that help with the transfer of these constructs to living bodies. He took control of me. He was about to kill me, but I went along with it. He inserted these eyes in my head. He could see through it, but he can't hear it. And he thought I was just naive, but he's aware. He killed my wife and my daughter already. He's still acting like he didn't, but I blame myself for trying to work around and use these goggles. And my last act, I think I just want to give you the heads up and just be aware that Dr. Saito is not the savior or the person in the white horse coming to save everyone type of character. Just be aware they're out for you. And he might be related to Taj. And Guy, we bring this up to you because he has all your information. You're connected to the murders that were done and the craziness of this whole thing that he mentioned of a magic sword.
Let's be clear right here. I didn't kill anybody that didn't have it coming down.
No, I saw the footage. You're right. I'm not a cop. I'm just Netwatch. But let's just say something's up with that sword. And it scares Dr. Saito.
The footage of what exactly?
When I agreed to go along with Saito and he installed these eyes into me, he showed me the footage of what happened when the girl used the magic sword.
Okay.
It scared Saito. The footage that we had was extra footage as well that Saito had himself from his own eyes. And as soon as he saw that magic sword used, he booked it. He's afraid of that thing. Or that girl. And I think you're the only ones that could take care of him. Because I want my revenge, but I think I'm too deep. I've made too many mistakes. It cost me my family, my partner. And the least I could do is tell you, and I just didn't want to track them. But if I remove these goggles, he's gonna know exactly where I'm at. And I just need to find the right time to do that.
What was your name again? Can I get your name?
Agent Sullivan. Unless you mean my full name, I could give you my full name. It's Sid Sullivan.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a copy of that footage?
Unfortunately, I don't. I could give you my footage that I have in my mind, but as soon as I do that, the optics of that will show, and my signal will be given to Saito, and then he could ping it and track it, and we're done.
I'm gonna need you to lay low. I'm gonna need you to hide. I think it's best for your own safety.
I will. I will work with
Keep
Netwatch.
that footage safe.
Now, I'm gonna make my way out. Here's my contact information. And then when he hands out his agent, it's not directly at you because, you know, he can't really see you. You'll be able to scan this and you have my agent and my information so you can contact me on the secure line. Just let me know when you scan it because I can't really see. Right
Yeah,
now.
I scanned it.
Alright,
Scan it.
thanks. And then he just puts his agent back. And then he uncollapses his baton and then starts walking away.
I just look at Taj, and that's some heavy shit.
Yeah, it's you and I are intertwined just like T-Bone. I are intertwined.
Now, while you're
Makes
saying
a
that,
menage a trois.
you see that the news is reporting that. You see that the news is reporting the whole thing with AIM and everything, and they keep on calling him Dr. Saito, the savior of Night City. And then you see him there on his white battle chair, you know, shaking hands. Even though he's like almost all cybered up and everything, he's like shaking hands, petting kids, rubbing kids on the head, and you see him there like hanging out with AIM, and you see that he's looking at other people from the South Am Wars, like that were Cyber Psycho, and you see them there like kind of like looking like if he's helping them out.
Well, I think we're done here. Probably get down to this party. Figure out what happened with the Rose.
Definitely. Well, I don't know if did you come back to me and everything after talking to everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure I'm walk back and seeing that shit on the TV.
So you guys are going to a party? Can I go? Or are you gonna leave me here home alone again?
You got gas money?
I got gas. And he ripped a fart.
Oh my god.
And then he grins, and then
Can
you
you
see
offer me to take you to this party?
Huh?
I mean, okay, out of character, it'd be kind of funny if we took him to the party because he'd be like that lame hormone monster from Big Mouth. You ever seen that?
The big like furry guy. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, I was like, he just reminds me. I was like, I want to take him. I was like, come on, old man, you're my +1.
Alright, well, if Taj insists, I guess you're going to the party.
Yeah. Like a party. Let me just go get my new hip. Give me a second. Let me go put on my cybernetic hip. It'll be just a second. Just give me a moment. And then he goes out to install his little cyber hip.
Bring an extra pee bag.
Don't worry, I got a new one. Alright, just a heads up, guy's car only could fit 4 people.
Yeah, he'll, oh no, we'll drag him.
He's back.
Oh lord.
Alright, so you guys are getting into the car. You guys sit in your respective seats inside the beater. And then as you do that, Flat Tire, who's sitting in the back seat right now?
I call shotgun.
Okay, so in the back seats, Taj and also Flat Tire's trying to sneak in and kind of sit on Taj's lap so he could fit in the back seat.
Can't we fold him in the trunk or something?
Trunk's
Nah,
filled
the
with
beater-
my shit.
Yeah, it's filled with a grenade launcher too.
You
Which,
do,
by
you
the
do
way-
have a smuggle thing in your car, I think.
Was it big enough to fit him?
Let me see real quick. Hold on.
Big enough to smuggle people?
No. We need a Beverly Hillbillies this and just strap him to the top with a chair.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I want to do that.
Style.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, since we're going out to this particular area, since I'm riding a shotgun, I'm gonna make sure to have my rifle at the ready because something just doesn't feel right.
All right. So if you have the rifle, put it in his trunk. It's gonna be in the beater's trunk the whole time, so I know when it's in the
Okay.
trunk or in your person.
Well, no. I was gonna have it like, while we're driving too, like have it on me,
Okay.
just in case if things start getting like really hairy, or it was just like spider sense tingling and I need to shoot something.
Or
Because
you
I'm a
want to
better
change the
strap
radio
with my
station?
rifle.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
What were you saying, Taj? He's gonna shoot the stereo to change the radio station.
Yeah, I was like, he wants to change the radio station.
So where are you gonna put Flat Tire?
I'm honestly going with the chair idea.
A chair
Well,
idea, like
you know
on the
what,
top.
Taj, you're the one that insisted he come, so I think he's gonna ride on your lap all the way there.
Yeah, I can also maybe create a safe way to strap him to the roof. Whatever we decide to do.
Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it.
Raph, is there a way for me to
Do land
jerry
vehicle
rig
tech,
something?
and
Okay.
depending on what you roll, we'll see. Now, while you're rolling that,
There.
smuggling upgrades the vehicle with 2 onboard hidden holsters. So yeah, he wouldn't fit. It's like 2 hide weapons.
All right. Well, I'm gonna assist his land vehicle tech. How about that?
All right, cool. What depending on the if you okay there, so I don't have to explain it. All right, guy did a 17, so you gave him a +1, so he rolled a 23. All right, so describe to me what is this thing that you built for so you could add. This will be temporary, so it'll be one-time use.
Mhm.
But what is it that you built that you were able to add to the car so you could get Flat Tire to go with you?
Okay, so I'm gonna go, I guess, off script right now, and I'm gonna say, guys, I really want to make like a Mad Max type of thing where we just have him like strapped in like a gimp suit, and there's like fire coming out of off
Actually-
the roof.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing that much modification in my car. I was thinking
But
we'll
you
just take
guys-
some toe straps and just strap his ass down.
Yeah, we could probably just.
Let's
Uh-huh.
let's straight up Beverly Hillbillies this and just put like a rocking chair up there and fasten it down.
That's also very funny.
You guys have plenty of chairs
Yeah.
too in the dining area here and the warehouse.
Perfect. They're new chairs too.
Yep.
Okay.
Nah,
All right.
don't use the new chairs.
good.
Go ahead and use one of the older chairs. Don't mess up the new stuff.
You don't find any old stuff.
No. This is Ricardo's money.
Fair enough, because Ricardo has some explaining to do.
Ricardo owes us.
Hey, look, T-Bone did a pun instead of Taj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab one of these chairs,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna strap it in some kind of way so he could sit on the roof and not fall off. Even
And
though
it-
it's gonna be very not aerodynamic.
It will be
okay?
safe.
Are we gonna have him wear sunglasses or a mask or a helmet? Because the bug is gonna be intense, I'm sure.
I mean, the GIMP mask could probably cover that.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
All right, so
For
you,
security reasons, of course.
you give him the Gimp mask, and he's kind of like very okay with it. Like once he saw you take it out, like he already bowed down so you could put it on his head.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
You put it on and you zip it up, and then he zips the mouth part himself, and then he opens it up real
He's just
quick.
happy
says-
to be here.
Yeah, he opens it up real quick, says thank you, and then he closes it,
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
and he's
All right, watch
he's
your
ready to
head
go
flat.
up there. I'm gonna roll
right.
athletics for him real quick to see if he busts his ass going up on the roof of the car. Oh, he rolls a crit.
Flatbread strikes again.
So Flat Tire does like a front flip and lands right on the hood of the car, and then walks on the top of the thing and sits down.
At the ripe age of 98.
And he, this guy, what's his name? Kerry Uridine in 2077 is 90 something. So I'm gonna go off of that lore. So yeah, he straps on and he's ready on the roof of the car, and you see him nodding, and he's like looking at his bag, his calf bag, and he's ready.
All right, let's take off.
All right, you take
I
off.
throw on the Hall & Oates, do my whole honking the horn, start the car up.
Let's do.
So I got a question. Which Hall Notes songs are we playing today?
I'm not sure, but I'm trying to modify the speakers so I can make it extra loud.
Oh dear Jesus! Sound like a fire inside.
Let's see. You make my dreams.
All right, so You Make My Dreams is now playing, and it's going loud. You guys are getting to the party. Roll me drive guy.
Yeah.
That was a hard throw and a good number too. So, all right. So you drove. There was a clearance coming by. You noticed it, and you avoided it. If not, the flat tire would have been flatlined. So you
Oh,
take
Jesus.
that turn. You get back on the highway, and you're driving to the party. While you're getting there, is there anything else you want to do on the side before you get to the party, or you only want to go straight to the party?
Does anybody need anything before we get to the party?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, well
I'm
then we'll
good.
just drive straight through.
All right, you're driving straight through, and as you do, it's going fine. You know, like you hear the music pumping, and you hear in the roof like a rhythmic pat, and you could tell that Flat Tire is enjoying the music because he's tapping to the music and everything. Everything's going great. The windows are down, your elbows are out. You guys are having a freaking nice little drive. And then
Oh dear.
you see this red motorcycle pull up, getting really close to you. And on that,
See, this is the reason why I pulled out my rifle. So I'm gonna just like put it in like the down position, just in case if shit starts going real. I'm just gonna rack it real quick.
now at
Just
the
like
moment,
this day bitches died.
the only one that's aware of this though would be Guy.
Oh, okay.
Right now you're just
Never
chill,
mind.
looking in the front. Unless you do a roll, and depending on the roll, I could say you're aware of it too. It's up to you if you want to do that. But Guy notices this
If you
motorcycle.
allow me to do so,
Yeah,
I
go
will
ahead.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I imagine he's pretty jumpy. He seems jumpy.
The
Probably
person,
definitely keeping his head on a swivel. No, T-Bone.
T-Bone. That's a good point. You know what? Fuck rolling it. Yeah, you noticed it too. So
Okay.
you
But
noticed the.
considering that Ricardo was involved in killing Rose and the nonsense that's going on with Sana with the magic sword and everything, it's just like I'm not leaving things up to chance anymore.
So as you ready the assault rifle, and Guy's gripping the steering wheel, his knuckles are turning white. He sees this red motorcycle pull up, and it's getting faster and faster. What are you gonna be doing, Guy?
I look over at him and I give him a peace sign.
You give him a peace sign,
Just 2 fingers out the window.
and as you see that, you notice he gets the bag that's strapped on his back and rotates it, puts it in front of him, and he starts reaching into this black duffel bag. The man is bald, blue shirt, cybered up the wahoo, and you notice that he does have a shiny brand new arm, and as he gets closer, you notice he's not wearing a helmet, but he does have his eyes covered.
Guy,
I put my hand on my pistol,
Okay.
aiming out the window.
All right, you're gonna aim it out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, roll me perception. No, roll me brawling.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Right. I don't really aim it out the window. I aim it like, in the direction pointing out the window. But I'll roll it.
Yeah, roll brawling real quick.
Easy brawl.
Oh, easy brawl. Yeah,
I got a 1.
let's
though.
see.
Easy
Let's see what
clap.
happens here. It's gonna be your name too, but you can ignore it. Okay, that was an easy brawling. As when you grab the gun, you hear a little clickety clackety sound, like a right on the car, and right when you're about to aim the gun, you feel this thing crawl on your hand, and as you do, you notice it's like a metallic centipede type of thing. Now, what do you want? What
fucking hell.
What are you gonna do to it? Because right now it was gonna stop you or hold your gun, but now that you
Fling it out
outbrawl
the
it,
window.
you fling it out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. It flings out the window. It flies, and then give me 1 second, real quick here.
It's that goddamn coin. We should have put it in a Faraday cage like I told you.
Nah, I don't think this is the coin.
How can I do this roll without like? Because it lets me do hidden. Let me do the
Trying
private
to
roll.
do a hidden roll and do a private GM roll.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Don't look at the stream right now because it might give away. Okay. There. Okay, I can roll it now. Let me roll it for real now. Hold on. It said a secret, right?
You should.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Okay, yeah. You throw the centipede, the metallic centipede out the window, and as doing that, you see the guy on the motorcycle grab it with his other hand while still maintaining control of the motorcycle, and as he does, you could see it crawl up the guy's arm and just disappear right into the guy's arm. He's getting closer to the car now. He's like about maybe 12 or 13 meters away from the car.
Alright, I'm gonna sideswipe him.
Okay, roll a drive.
Where the fuck did it go?
Oh my god, what the fuck did I do with this driving land vehicle?
Yeah, where did it go?
No,
Oh my god.
I'm talking about my character. Okay, good. You did a swipe. Even though my character, I just noticed, gave him ridiculous driving thing, you still, because of your crit, were able to sideswipe him. You clip the front of his motorcycle wheel, and he swerves and kind of loses control. As he goes back, a car comes by, and then he turns and able to maintain his drive. And now he's behind you, but he's further now. He's 20 meters, but now he's on the passenger side, and he's catching ground and swerving in and out of traffic. The sun is down, so the lights are on.
Guy, you want me to waste this guy?
Hit him.
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of lean out of the vehicle so I can get a shot on him and let loose a round. Ideally, I'll... Say again?
Sorry, go ahead.
What happened? What were we saying? Albert, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What was you saying?
That I'm also going to be hanging out with my shotgun.
All right, cool. So you're pulling out your shotgun too? Okay. All right.
Raph, I actually have to go.
Okay. So you want me just to kind of play you for now, and then I'll take you to where you need to go?
Yeah, I loaded up the gun with like incendiary to start the match. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
All right. See you soon, Gif.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Good luck.
Gif.
Hit him with the dildo bat.
I give.
Good night, bro.
Now go ahead and roll your shot, T-Bone, and don't worry about DVs because he's gonna roll evasion. 17. So let's see what he gets. Yeah, he's able to evade your shot. You pull out your rifle, take your shot, bam. You aimed it very well, like you knew you were gonna hit him. And then he swerves, and that it's so quick you don't even notice that he swerved it. But when he does, like the red on his bike just shines very bright, almost like it's made out of some sort of reflective material, but it's very, very red. Thanks, Sky. I had
I
had the
we
wrong
deal
screen.
with our normal Luke here.
Seems like he's a man with a mission.
Yeah. If you got any extra little tricks up your sleeve, now's probably a good time to use them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Well, also, you could kind of do your shot now. Also, you want? We're not really in combat, but we could take turns like that. It's up to you. Also, if you want to shoot.
You know what? I haven't tried this in forever. I'm gonna shoot. I'm already out the window.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the little fist that's next to your shotgun.
Let's do it. Ooh, that was terrible.
14.
Wow.
Well, he's gonna try evading it. So the cool thing with evade is if he rolls less than that, you still hit him. And he rolled more than that. He rolled exactly the same number. I don't know if you get to see it. Don't look at the stream because it's gonna give away
Well,
something.
if it's the same number, then defender wins, right?
No, it's not the same number in that sense. I mean, like, it's the same number that he rolled when he evaded the assault rifle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he evaded the shotgun shot. Right when you shot him, you don't even notice that he swerves. It almost looked like the bullet went right through him, and it hits the car behind him, and that swerves and hits the wall, and a bunch of steam is coming out of that car, and then the motorcycle's gaining on you now. It's like about 8 meters away from you now. And you do notice, since you're a little bit closer because you're in the back seat also, this guy's blindfolded. Guy noticed that too, but this guy's blindfolded as well.
Who's blindfolded?
The guy that's on the bike, the red motorcycle.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey guys, this guy on the motorcycle, he's blindfolded. I know this guy was
blindfolded and driving like that. Yeah, we need to lose him. Like yesterday.
So
I'm gonna use my car's mounted shotgun. Shoot out.
Right, go ahead and roll that. Roll it as like if you had a shoulder arms weapon.
Yeah, need to add some points in shoulder arms. I don't have any. Put 3 points of luck in it.
I'll put up your mic.
I said I need a. Here, I'll go on settings.
I'm gonna roll evasion now.
But I was saying I need to put points into shoulder arms.
He dodges that shot, by the way.
Can I try hitting him again?
Right now, you already did your action, but that counts as a move. So yeah, you could try hitting him again, but he's not that close just yet.
Okay, I'm gonna swerve in front of him, then slam on my brakes. See if he hits the back.
Okay, go ahead, roll your drive vehicle tech. I mean, not drive vehicle tech, a land vehicle, drive land vehicle. Ooh, by 1 point you beat him.
Nice.
So you do that. He bumps into the car, right? So you stops him, but it doesn't stop him completely. But what you do is notice he fishtails a bit. Let me roll athletics for him. Oh, he failed it. 11. He loses balance, and then his red motorcycle jumps and falls, and as he tries to jump on your car, he barely is on the trunk. What helped him stay is he grabbed onto the legs of the chair that Flat Tire's sitting on. You see his bike fall, gets run over by one of the cars. The car blows up, and then the bike just automatically gets back up. It's almost like untouched. Shiny red, it starts following you again without him on it, but you do see the man's grabbing onto the legs of the chair, and you could see his chest. On his chest, he has a bunch of different Chinese characters like kanji and a blue shirt, and you notice there are metal centipedes that are kind of like armor on him, crawling around. So T-Bone,
Yep.
what are you doing?
This bastard's a little too close for comfort. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Right, go ahead.
Actually, hold on. Shouldn't it be Guy's turn at this point? Or no, Guy just
No.
did his-
Guy just did his stuff.
Here, what I would suggest, only because I don't know if you know this, since he's on top of the car and you have an assault rifle, it's going to be much harder to hit him. That DV is going to be way more intense.
That's true.
Because the closer he is, the harder it is to hit with the assault rifle. Shotgun is opposite though. It's easier to hit closer.
Yeah.
And we do got a shotgun on top of the car.
You know what? My rifle has a strap on it, so I'm gonna.
I could plug you into the shotgun on top of the car if you want.
I don't believe I have any sort of thing to interface like that.
No, neural
Yeah, I
plugs.
don't have any sort of cyberware that allows me to jack in like that. So I suppose what I'll do is that I'll switch out to my pistol.
Right, go ahead
This
and
fucker's a lot closer.
you could give that a try as a shot.
Okay. Rolling. Yeah, there we go.
14, and then let's see what he evades. Yeah, he evades it. Like when you take the shot, he evades the shot, and it ricochets off of the trunk. It doesn't do any damage to the car, per the angle. And then when he looks at you, you do recognize the person, since he's really close to you.
So who's the person? Because I'm drawing a blank.
Let's switch to the theater of the mind over here. That's the person.
No. Not. Oh my.
You notice
fucking
it's
God.
him, and you could explain it to the other guys if if you want.
I told him if he comes back after us again, I will put a bullet in his head. Hey, Taj. Well, I reach out to Taj. Hey, our friend is back again.
And remember, Taj is not here, so
Yeah.
he makes a joke, and he's unsure exactly what you mean by friend. And then when he turns around, he looks to the rear view. Well, not the rear view. He looks to the rear windshield, and yeah, he recognizes the guy.
Yeah.
You do notice he is
I look over
blindfolded,
at T-Bone.
and he doesn't have a weapon out.
Friend of yours?
Friend is putting it loosely. He's probably cyber psycho again. Either we waste him or lose him.
Now, when
I
you
don't think
took
we're
that
gonna be
last
able to lose him.
when you took that last shot at him, you notice he still hasn't all the shots. He hasn't taken out a weapon, but you do notice he does have his hands up, like one of his hands up, almost like doing like a stop sign, like with his hand, and it is like these metallic centipedes like crawling all over his hands and stuff.
So it's like, stop. I guess he's trying to tell us to stop? Can
Yeah,
I roll for that?
There's a lot of air and stuff. Say again?
If he's trying to tell me to stop, could I make a roll for like his hand gestures and everything?
Like a human perception? Yeah.
Yeah. You think I would know where this is? Okay. Rolling. Oh my god.
All right. It kind of looks like that to you, but you also notice that coincidentally, there's like one of those metallic red centipedes in his hand and has a red light that kind of looks like a camera lens, and is looking directly at you. You don't know if it's a stop or if he's just maybe using it for vision or something, because you do recall it as an optic, as a medtech. You do notice it is something like that.
Gotcha. Oh.
You hear him saying something, but you see him moving his lips, but you can't hear him because there's just too much sound with the music and the air on the outside of the car. The car is going pretty fucking fast.
Hey, somebody turn on the music.
Okay, I turned down the music.
And even with the wind, you kind of hear him saying, "I have something for you," and then he mentions something else. You couldn't hear it. And then you hear the word peace. But you start seeing him as he's trying to stand up while he's holding one of the legs of the chair, and you see Flat Tire's freaking unaware of this. He's just still bobbing his head to the music. You see him, he's coming up, and he's slowly putting that hand that he had facing towards you towards his duffel bag.
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound kind of weird. I need you to slow down a bit.
You need me to pull over? You trust this guy?
Not completely, but I don't think he's trying to kill us. So that's a plus.
All right. So I look for a parking lot or something to pull over at.
And as you're slowing down, now you hear him scream, "Don't stop. Keep driving."
Don't.
Oh shit!
Don't
We just
stop,
keep going.
driving. If that's the case, go fast. Go really fast. Keep going.
I slam it.
All right, you start hauling ass, and then as he doesn't have time or anything to explain, he grabs something, and he's about to toss it to you so you can catch T-Bone.
Okay. Yeah, if
So
that's the case,
right now you have
catch.
you have a rifle or a gun in your hand. You
I have a gun.
A gun. Okay. So it's up to you if you want to put that gun down and catch it, and you're gonna have to roll athletics to catch it.
Oh dear.
Or you could roll something else if you want to be creative, and we could say that's the roll you're going to use, but you're going to need to roll something to catch whatever it is that he's going to give you.
Athletics.
Also could make you a net real quick.
I don't think we have the time for what's going on. Yeah.
I'm gonna chuck the gun back into the car.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so you chuck the gun. So now add a +1 to your athletics. Now you have 2 hands.
And I'm gonna dump 4 points of luck into this because, yeah, I actually no. Let's just dump 2. So that'll bring you down to 6 luck. So
Good call.
athletics plus 2. Here we go.
Oh, good,
Should be
good,
good
good.
enough.
You did it. All right, you caught it. As you catch it, really quickly, he stands up because the slowdown and everything, and he jumps, lands on his red motorcycle. It turns and he goes against traffic and he just vanishes. And now you have that thing in your hand. And now you're sitting.
Okay,
It's
What
in
the
a
hell
black
is this?
burlap sack.
a black burlap sack.
Yes,
About how far away are we from the party?
about another 10 minutes or less.
Hey guy, do you want me to open this now or wait till we get to the party?
Why don't you let Osa take a look at it?
Fair enough. Hey, Ozo, take a look at this.
All right, let's do it.
All right, did you take the thing out of the black burlap sack?
No, I didn't take it out first because I was afraid that it might have been booby trapped or something. Like he just gave us C4, and as soon as we open it, boom.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're handing him the black burlap sack and you're asking him to take a look at it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Also, you would roll, since you're new, that's why I'm telling you. For something that you would roll security, electronic security.
You got it. Kaboosh.
Oh, you failed it. Okay, it's 11. It's not that bad of a. I wouldn't say a fail. It's never a fail. It's just a flub. You tried checking it out, but it's a black burlap sack. Since you didn't do so good, what did you do with the black burlap sack right now? And you notice it kind of feels heavy, kind of like around 8 to 10 pounds.
I would just try to open the burlap sack and start looking inside.
All right, and that makes sense since you rolled a 1. Instead of doing it safely, you just decide to open the freaking sack. It's covered in blood, and it's gooey and slimy, but you do notice it's a cybernetic brain in your hands right now.
Wow.
Also,
So
what
that-
do we have here?
Hey guys, so we just found a cybernetic brain inside this little hacky sack. What should we do?
It's hacky sack.
Yeah, this little hacky sack has a brain inside. Do you want to check it out since you're a med tech? Maybe you could get some more information on whose brain this is.
I suppose it's kind of cramped quarters and everything, but I'll give it a look.
Don't get that goo all over my car.
Okay, you're right. Let's wait until we get to the party so I can have a little bit more room to work.
All right, got it. Okay, tuck it away and make sure it's nice and clean.
If anything, out of character, would my medtech bag keep the brain alive, or not my medtech bag, the freezer bag? Would that keep it alive?
It's a cybernetic brain, so it doesn't need cooling.
Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, then I won't waste my cryo bag then.
But you could
Fuck.
put it in something in your bag. You could put it in your medtech bag if you want.
What the fuck would he give us a brain for? Who was that guy?
Well, since we're right to the party and everything, let me tell you a little story. So Taj and I met that particular person called the Mad China Killer. The Mad China Killer, well, tried to kill us. Long and the short of it was something happened, cyberpsychosis, really bad shit. Didn't kill him because Taj did some very fun things in his brain, and since we didn't kill him, he's supposed to be a friend of ours. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, this is just getting all sorts of whacked. So I guess he's a friend also possibly an enemy. I don't exactly know.
What was up with all those centipede things?
That's a good question. I'm hoping that Dr. Saito probably didn't get to him. Because that would be bad. He already been through one bout of cyberpsychosis, so him dealing with that could really push him over the edge. And then some.
Let's just get to the party and we'll check it out.
Now, while you're driving on the radio, the next song that plays is Eric Clapton, "Got You on My Mind." Now you're getting close to the area. Now, how much time do you guys have left to play?
Like I don't really have a set time. I think I have dinner in maybe half an hour.
Okay. And how about you, also?
My bedtime's like in 45 minutes.
All right, cool. So 4 or 5 minutes, you need it to be done?
Oh, I'm sorry, 45.
45. Okay. And how about you, T-Bone?
Good.
Okay. So we could. I have like about 30 more minutes that we could do. So like we'll
Yeah, we can
continue.
do that then. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool deal.
So you pull up to the party. You notice it's a big Badland party. So the group that you're looking for isn't until deeper into this nomad encampment. Now, Guy, you recognize everyone here. These were the last people that you used to hang out with before you became like these not mid-level, like this mid-guard, you would say, of nomads that work in the city. These are your family that you had when you were out on the Badlands doing your thing. And then you guys separated from this family and created the Furious Angels.
Okay.
It's up to you what name they have. But you recognize everyone here. There's some strangers, there's new people. But you notice it's like the usual build. Like there's a caravan, but there's like layers, almost like for safety, that you guys created as nomads. So the front layer is like these random new people and stuff, and then you have to go deeper. You can't even go in with your car anymore. You have to kind of park your car part of the caravan and go in on foot and get deeper. And the deeper you get, the more closer you get to the higher ranks of the family.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll pull up, park the car,
You park the
and
car.
see if there's anything I want to get from my trunk.
Oh, let me pull out your trunk. Sorry, because it's not here.
Well, I actually didn't put anything in the trunk yet because that would take some time.
Okay.
But
I'll leave the server open so you could organize your trunk.
sure, yeah. I will take flashlight, carry all.
Now you feel completely safe with anything in your car because you're with family now. This is
Yeah,
like,
I'm not worried about anybody stealing anything. I'm just grabbing some stuff that I might need. Yeah, just flashlight. Oh, glow stick,
Okay.
since we're at a party.
Got
And
to wear my glow sticks.
yeah, and a flashlight.
Okay. Anything you other guys want to take with you, or?
Oh, I'll take my medtech bag, my gun, and my knife.
All right. And when you say
Everybody
gun,
may be buddy
Oh,
buddy,
yeah.
but I'm just worried about
I
all
always-
this nonsense.
And I always have my pistol on me, so
now Tipo, when you say gun, you mean your assault rifle or your handgun, or both? But you're in the
Sir, what
Badlands.
just happened?
You're in the Badlands, so
Huh.
whatever you carry with you, it looks normal because all the nomads are, you know how they are.
Gotcha. So yeah, assault rifle, my knife, and my heavy pistol. Also taking my medtech bag because you never know.
All right. So while you're there, real quick, give me 1 second here. You're walking, and as you do, you see this strange-looking guy. Kind of doesn't look like a nomad, right? He's kind of like antsy and walking around and stuff. And give me one quick second here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Right. Do you see this logo? It's kind of like I made it too big. Sorry. You see that logo?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay. That's on the stuff that this guy has. You see him? He's putting these stickers all over the bags of this stuff that he has, right? And then he kind of comes up to you. And as he comes up to you, he's like, "Hey, mate, fancy for some kitty catch?"
No, I'm
What?
fine.
What's kit and catch?
Oh, Dick, listen, this is drugs. Buy it. I need money.
What?
Yeah, buy this stuff, man. Please, come on, do it.
What the fuck? What is it?
Kid and catch.
What does it do?
Is it an upper? Is it a downer? What is it?
It makes you
I'm not gonna
meow
just put drugs in my butt.
in your butt.
I don't want motherfucker. I don't want to meow.
Come on, man. It's good. It's good stuff. Don't be a dick. Come
How
on.
much?
Maybe Sana will want some of this stuff.
What? And then he
How
pulls-
much are you selling this for?
How much you got?
No. What do you mean how much you got? I don't know. How much is this for?
Oh, fuck.
1 grand.
50 eddies? Yeah, 50
Kinda
eddies.
steep. It's kind of steep. I'll give you.
You're steep.
I'll give you 20 eddies.
Fuck. Whatever, yeah, that's
a
fine.
pretty good deal, man.
20 eddies it is. Give me your money.
2 for 20.
No, two for 40.
Or 4 for 15, because I'll get 2 also, so that'll be 4. Well, you get 15 for each. Since we're coming at you with such a big deal, bro.
What?
It's a good point. 30
Yeah.
for 4.
Wait, That,
It's a good deal. Don't worry. Don't even think about it. You know, it's a really good deal.
It
okay.
makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah, you're right. It does. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. For 15, I guess. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you 30.
Okay.
And then I'll take 15
15 what?
from you.
So you're taking
And then
15 from me?
Yeah, and then I'll take the 4. And then I'll give him the 15.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, standard procedure.
Listen, buddy, you're totally confusing me.
Yeah, just roll with it. Just roll with it. I'm giving this guy over here the 15. Talking
Okay.
about Oso.
All right.
Thank you
And
very
then
much.
you give me the 4.
All right.
And then I'll take the 15 from you.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man. Nice doing business with you.
Bye,
Okay.
take care.
Okay.
And I'll just
Bye.
walk away.
And then while you're saying that, he's like scratching his head and he's confused.
It's the reason why you don't do drugs, kids.
We literally just got 4 off of him for nothing.
He thanks you. He walks away, and then you notice on the back of his jacket it says "No latency bar,"
Oh, okay.
and then it
Oh,
says,
okay.
and with a permanent marker it says "Property of Steve."
That was hilarious. I had a feeling we could pull one over on him like that. So we bought some kit and catch.
Standard procedure, bro. Standard procedure.
Now
Do a
he's-
line,
he's put the
waste
logo.
some time.
All right, so you got some kid and catch now. You know what kid and catch is?
No, I don't know what kit and catch is, but I'm gonna use it on somebody someday.
All right.
Yeah,
So
what
kid and
is
catch is a
I'm
drug.
gonna snort it right now.
You're gonna snort the kid and catch? Okay.
Nerd.
All right, so he snorts the kid and catch, and kid and catch is a drug created by the No Latency podcast. It's a really cool Cyberpunk Red actual play that they turned into like a radio show. So what you dealt with was Steve, one of the clones. I can't do an English accent so well right now, especially since like with GIF being gone, I kind of like lost concentration for the English accent, but I did my best to be like Steve. So that Steve there, you tricked him, you did some mental gymnastics with him, and you ended up with some free stuff. But Kid and Catch, what it does is makes you see things as all cats. You know, everything's like cats and stuff, right? And if you don't beat the DV, I forgot, I need to look it up again real quick, but that happens in a few hours. You start making bad cat puns. You have to come up with bad cat puns. And And you're addicted to Kid and Catch. So right now, since you snorted it, everyone's gonna start looking at it like cats and meowing, and you yourself would think you're a cat.
I need to stop doing drugs, guys.
Oh my god. This is the reason why you don't do drugs, kids.
It's gonna be fun though.
All right, so you're getting into the party. You
My
see
cat's actually right next to me. Now that we're talking about this,
very slowly while you're walking into the party, you see Oso's like licking the back of his hand, right? And you start seeing the bonfire, the main bonfire of where everyone's at, and then you start noticing Sage. You notice Ricardo. The whole gang's there. You see Pops. Sage is there. The old man. Sana is there too. I don't know where I have her. Oh, there she is. You even see what's her name? MV. Where's MV? Oh, I think I have her as a PC. Where is she? Oh, there. So MV's there too. So everyone's having a party. Ricardo's there too. Where the fuck is the Ricardo? There. And then like as they're having the party and stuff, you notice they're grouped around someone and stuff. But Ricardo turns around and he starts walking towards Guy. He's, Guy, you son of a bitch. And then he goes up to like give you like a high five, handshake type of thing. When you guys shave
Yeah,
your
yeah. What is up? But I think it's Oso. But yeah, I give him a high five back.
All right, so you guys do like that Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, hey, you son of a bitch, like a high five type of thing.
Yeah.
He gets you close.
I'm just like, hey, did anybody order a party? And I whip out my glow stick and I crack it.
Cool. And then he sees the glow and he's like, he likes it. And he looks at Oso. Oso's kind of tripping, you know, and like acting like a cat. He's like, oh, he had some of that Kid and Catch from that Steve guy. He's joined the family.
Believe it.
Yeah.
We got 4 Kit and Cats from him for free.
So good to see you here, man.
We got a great meow.
So when you're gonna thank me? I saved the family.
Listen, that Rose, she was helping us out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wish I'd written down what Rose was doing. I don't have it in my notes. I don't really remember her that well, so.
So Rose, what Rose was is a media person. We have went on a few adventures with her and what have you. Her father, I forget his Takeshi. Was around with us as well.
They were like really close to you guys.
So,
they helped you find Sana and everything.
So you guys know Rose better than I do.
Yes.
Okay, well, Ricardo, you're gonna have to talk to these guys. They're friends with Rose.
Oh, you're the friends of Rose? She mentioned you guys.
Yep. And you still after?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the easiest 10,000 eddies we made. And then after that, we made an extra 200,000. It was pretty good stuff.
What did you do for the 200,000?
And then Sana comes by, hey Ricardo, and then she gives him a hug. Hey, are we gonna get some more food? Oh, T-Bone's here. How you doing, T-Bone?
Doing all right, Sonny. For now.
Oh, have you said hi yet?
Hi to who?
And then she turns around, and the group separates. You notice in the middle of the crowd, it's Rose.
Excuse me?
And then Rose walks up to you. She looks at Ricardo. And she pats him in the back. She goes, "Hey guys."
Okay, explain
What?
right now.
And Ricardo's like, "Yeah, we were supposed to offer, but I'm not an idiot. I know who Rose is and what she means to you guys. But when I went to offer, she kind of gave me some more info about this guy, this
You
Dr.
son
Saito
of a
guy."
bitch, Rick.
What?
Had me fooled.
Yeah, man. You think I'm not gonna pull your chain? That's what we do with family, man.
I stood up for you. I said you probably had a good reason.
And then he laughs. And then he gives you like one of
Yeah,
those
he did.
bro fist bumps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, he did mention that he had a good reason.
Yeah.
Just didn't expect this.
So how did you guys get the extra 200? What's going on with that?
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. My daughter walked in. Give me 1 quick second. Sorry.
Sure, yeah, no problem. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
I was about ready to dome this guy.
All right. T-Bone, you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. He said he was gonna go out and pee. Close the door.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. So we'll wait until he comes back, and then I'll answer the questions. Give me 1 second.
Dear God, I actually had went
Alright.
to sleep like around 8 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock yesterday.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I just got back now.
Yeah, I went to sleep around 9 o'clock yesterday. Like, I just cratered. And now it's almost 8 o'clock now, and I'm yawning. That's not a good sign.
Well, that's good. You're gonna sleep good.
I'm not going to sleep anytime soon, no. But it's just like, God
I'm
damn.
back.
Hey, welcome back. All right. So sorry about that. Go ahead. What were you asking? And to who?
I was asking
Oh.
Ricardo. Are you talking to me or T-Bone?
To you. Too.
Ricardo. So what's the deal with the 200?
All right. The 200 we got from Arasaka. The 10 was from Dr. Saito. Saito wanted me to take care of Rose. Rose has a lot of information. And Arasaka wanted us to fake Rose's death.
I mean, hell, that's a no-brainer at that point in time.
Yep.
Now, this Saito person, what do you know of him?
Now, as you say that, he pulls out this Zach Wild guitar, a Gibson guitar. It's the one that's a white with, it looks like a polka dot.
Stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen Fast and Furious first one? They're in the house party, and randomly this guy's playing the fucking Zach Wild guitar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the guitar he just pulls out now, and he's like dicking around with it, like he's fiddling
Dude,
with it.
the fucking scene, he's just playing the guitar. He's like, "Jing, jing, bang."
Yeah, some shitty ass riff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the whole scene. He's just playing this shitty riff in the background.
So right now, that's what Ricardo's doing. So ask that again, T-Bone, because he kind of looks preoccupied with the guitar.
So, what do you know about this Saito person?
I don't know much. He didn't tell me much. All he wanted me is just to kill Rose, and he gave me this cheap ass 10,000 eddies for killing her.
Ricardo, what are we doing with Arasaka? You need to let me know. What? We're running jobs for Arasaka now?
Well, we run jobs for anyone that pays well, and Arasaka offered us these 200,000 eddies, and we just couldn't say no, especially since Rose kind of told us it will benefit us more. As you can see, Rose is not going to tell us what's going on. She specifically wanted to talk to T-Bone, and She's kind of pissed because she wanted us to tell you straight up that, you know, we didn't kill her. But I told her, please, you know, let's just get a ruse. You know, I want to have fun with these guys. And she gave in. She enjoyed it, though, in the end. The laugh. It helped her out, especially, you know, with her dad dying and everything.
Wait a second, Takashi's dead?
Yeah, but as fucked up as it sounds, she tells me it was part of the plan. Or something. I'll let you figure that out with her.
I mean,
Yeah, there's definitely going to be an explanation for this. Hopefully it will make sense.
T-Bone,
Yep.
I think this has something to do with the brain.
You said this out loud as a
know?
character?
I said this to T-Bone, yeah.
Okay. Loud, like everyone could hear you, or you whispered it to them?
Only the people in the conversation could hear us.
Okay, so Rose heard you say that.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you said that, she goes, You have the brain?
I put down my bag and I open it up and pull out the sack.
And then she just snatches it from you. She looks at it. There's a section there that has some Japanese writing on it. And then you just see her hug it. And she wipes it clean and gives it a kiss. And then she goes up to you and just jumps on you and hugs you. And tells you, how the hell did you get this?
Let's just say our old friend back at the Midnight Oasis gave it to us.
So he was able to be trusted. And then she just hugs it. This is my dad's brain.
Really? Thank
Yes.
goodness I did catch it.
All right. This could help us out with what we need to do.
Well, I'm all ears, and we got a whole night ahead of us. Do explain.
All right. I could tell you just real quick. Remember how the brain wanted death? To end
Yes.
all the AIs and whatnot?
Yes.
Well, my dad figured out, the brain and my dad figured out a way that we could end this and Sana won't be killed, but then we could end Saito's plan to take over. But it's kind of wild. But do you
Well-
want to party or do you want to just talk about this right now?
Well,
You see her take a deep breath and sigh. She's like, you could tell she's very relieved that she has the brain in her hand.
all things considered, well, you're safe. We have this morbid but joyful thing here. I guess it's time for a little bit of celebrating for the time being.
Right.
We can talk about this in the morning.
And she tells you, no, it's not morbid at all. With this here, my dad's not dead. We still have him. But let's just say the one that wanted this brain, Saito,
Mm-hmm.
he should be pissed. As much
I
as he
can only
thinks he's a
imagine.
savior and he could just walk in here with his white little battle chair thinking he's gonna help us all, even though all he does is just cause death and harm, this would be our way to end all of this.
So,
And as this
that is Achilles'
conversation's
heel.
going on, guys looking at the coin with the brain on it, sort of flipping it in the air and catching it.
Right. And then as Ricardo plays that same boring ass riff over and over on the speakers and everything, you hear it. You notice the old man just walks away from the party.
Hey, Flatline, where the hell do you think you're going? Party's over here.
No, not Flatline. Flatline's still strapped on top of the car. You guys haven't taken him out.
Oh, dear God.
Why do we have to take them off?
You remember you strapped him in. He's like a gimp stuck on
that's
there.
All right, I'm gonna go cut him free.
All right, you cut him free. And then he's mumbling something to the gimp mask.
And I say, "Here, I got this for you." And I give him a kitten catch.
Oh, dear God.
He takes off. What is this that you got me? Oh, I have permission to talk.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? This looks fine. This looks like drugs. This is good drugs, right?
Yeah. Great drugs.
Okay. Can I OD on these drugs?
There's just one.
One patch? Okay. And then he just shoves the whole thing in his mouth. Oh. And then you see his eyes just dilate. Holy meow. This is so ooh. And then he starts to purr.
Enjoy yourself. And I give him the glow stick.
Oh, meow. I mean, thanks. Oh, I really like this. Oh, by the way, my catheter, my cath kind of came off while we were driving here.
I don't want to hear.
No, but I really need to pee.
No,
Where can I pee? I really need to pee.
don't ask me. Figure it out. Have a good time.
Okay. And then he just starts digging on the floor.
And then I just walk back to the group.
All right. So now
That was Ricardo walking off, eh?
no, not Ricardo, but
No.
Tarad, but he's already gone.
Tarad.
Yeah. After speaking with Flat Tire and everything, Tarad's gone now.
Oh, well, I was
Rod
thinking I'd go take care of the flat tire thing while T-Bone goes and talks to Tarad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to go talk to Tarad?
Yes.
Okay, let me bring him back in. So you're catching him right when he's gonna walk off. And what is it that you want to do?
Okay, you needed to speak to me, right?
Yes, you brought the tech.
Yep, I sure did. I kind of wave over to Osa, like motion to follow me and everything.
You there
Or-
also? Albert?
He is in kitten land right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember he took the drugs, so he's on Kitten Land. Right now, dang man, you were here the whole game. Now you're on to the good part.
This is like that time, Rev, that we're playing in John's game.
Oh yeah.
And like we first met and my character was stoned out of his mind. My
Yeah.
tech.
So since Albert's gone at the moment, I'm gonna play as him, and he's stoned off his ass. He's like meowing and stuff.
Yep. So, brought the tech. He's kind of tripping balls, but I can take care of that. No problem. So, what are we doing?
Well, I need the tech to be aware of his surroundings if we're gonna do this.
Okay, that's no problem. I can take care of that. All right. Let's see. That was that rapid detox. Where's my detox?
I think you have one more left. No, you actually have two. Yeah,
Is it though?
it's in your gear,
Ah, there we go.
and then just turn
Here.
that into one instead of two.
Rapid detox. And I give also a jab.
Boom, and then in the middle of him licking his hand. Well, no, he's on the ground. He had his leg up, and he's trying to lick his thigh. Right? We have to do it that way since he's not around. He snaps out of it after you jab him in the arm, and then he just sees that he's like licking his thigh, and then he just shakes his head and stands up, and now he's aware.
So, yeah. Stop doing drugs. You're needed right now.
Albert, are you there? Okay, so we're just gonna play it as generic. All right, he just nods his head, and he's there.
Okay. So, he's back to being aware.
Mhm.
So, what is it that we need?
All right, so that brain is gonna be what's gonna help us go back to my friends up in the L. Sorry, now I had a brain fart.
Alright, good.
Sorry, wait, I'm going off of memory. Hold on. Low Earth orbit, up in Leo, and then we'll be able to get that spine for Nitro, and then as soon as Rose gets you more details, we'll be able to go there and sever the connection for the AIs, and then we'll be done
Okay.
with Saito. Well, you'll be done with Saito, and then I'll be back with my crew up there in space.
Okay. Is that something that maybe we should talk to Rose about as well?
She can fill you in on what we're gonna do with that brain and so on.
Okay, so she's already talked to you about it.
Yeah, where pretty much everyone in the Nomad family and myself and Sana included. Sana was kind of worried that maybe she'll die in the process, but if you guys decide to go and do this mission up in space and sever the AI, we'll be able to take care of Saito in that way. There is another way to take care of Saito, and it goes along with
Maybe other than just put a bullet in his head. That's
that
usually
won't
the very direct way.
that won't kill him. Not based on the information that Rose has given me and the details that we've seen. And I remember how I told you I've worked with BMS.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the main products of BMS.
Well, slap my ass.
No, man, I haven't that much to drink.
Turn the phrase, good sir.
Yeah, Saito's not what he seems to be. He may be in his white battle chair thinking he's some sort of, pardon my words, but resurrection of Christ or some sort. But he's not. This is all for him.
He has a god complex.
You could say that. And let's say that Mad China Killer, he's one of those gang members that, well, not gang members, that's all I'm used to saying, but he's one of those crew that go with Saito. That's why he has the red bike. They call him War, you could say, or Destruction. It's kind of like they have this whole fixation with old religion, and let's say he's one of the four.
So he's War, so let me guess, we have Death and Pestilence as well, and Strife.
Well, we have the man on the white horse, which is not Death, that's Saito. And then we had War, which is the Mad China Killer, but he's on our side. Pestilence, I think he visited you. He came by in his green car, you saw him. Death, though, I'll let Rose explain that to you.
Okay.
Who was in the green car?
You had a blind detective come by and say hi to you? I'm gonna assume Guy was with you guys now. And that's why he asked who's in the green car.
Yeah, okay.
That detective, if he would have taken off his glasses, he would pretty much be like a virus, and Saito would know where you're at. Same thing with Mad China Killer. That's
So
why he
you're
has
telling
that.
me all these people are working for Saito, but they're double crossing him?
Because they weren't working for Saito. They were being forced to work for him. But that's it. We're done. We're not gonna work for that machine anymore. And I'm sorry, I don't mean any offense by that, T-Bone.
Don't worry, none taken.
So, who's he going to replace you guys with?
Who?
It's got to be somebody else that's going to be working for him now, right?
No, we never worked for him out of our own will. We worked for him because he took control of us, and thinking that he was going to save us, especially up there in low Earth orbit when he was with Tessia Ashpo. But this is the time that we take control, and we're going to fight back. And then Rose comes back and says, oh, and she knows you guys are talking about it. Yeah, and that's why you guys are involved. Well, if you want to be involved. We need to set up this brain in the main reactor up in low Earth orbit, up in the Crystal Palace. But we have to take care of the body of Saito here first.
Okay. Well, as good as time as any. Can't really have him walking around now, can we?
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a thorn in our ass at some point in time, if he already was the one.
Well, he's actually nearby, and let's just say very soon Mad China Killer won't be a part of our side anymore, and we're going to have to fight him.
Why am I not surprised?
And the only way we
I
could...
was hoping not to have to pull a bullet in his head, but...
It's out of his control, too. Takashi, my father, was going to be forced to fight us too, but that's why he had the Mad China Killer kill himself for him. And he kind of betrayed Saito. Saito wanted Takashi dead, but he didn't know, Takashi was one of the 4 horsemen. But as much as Saito thought that Mad China Killer was going to go do his bidding, he owed you more because you guys gave him forgiveness and cared for him, even though he murdered most of your family. And he'll be on his way to do the back. Sorry, I got distracted by a family member that came in. Sorry. I'll tell you guys offline or what just happened. But like going back to character, sorry. Saito sent Mad China Killer to kill Takashi. Takashi did not put up a fight because they knew this was inevitable. But that brain was not delivered to Saito as much as Saito wanted to. Another brain was installed into Saito. Saito unwilling, knowing, thinking that he had the brain in him, but he doesn't. We have the brain. And
so that's the actual brain.
Yep.
That we were looking for.
Yep. And now with the magic sword.
Saito thinks that he has, what's his name, Takashi? Takashi's brain. He thinks he has his brain inside of his head.
Yes. But it's just a dummy. It's a bootleg version of the brain. But he's very aware of it. It's been 2 weeks and the encryption I made wasn't that strong.
He thinks he has 2 brains in his head at the moment?
No. I'll just be flat out and tell you this. Saito's not human. Saito was created by T-Bone and Taj's parents. BMS was normally just Bateman and Melikov. They created Saito. Almost became their child. It was kind of their first AI. But he was unable to be controlled, so then they created 2 other their family created 2 other AIs, and those were more human, more real, and given correct bodies, and just they were on their own, did their own thing. But Saito wanted more and more, and they just couldn't not say no to their own firstborn, you would say. So they gave Saito a body. And Saito thanked them, went his way, and destroyed the whole corporation, destroyed their bodies, and was on a hunt for those 2 other siblings of his. But the thing is, Saito's not flesh, blood, real constructs like his brothers. He's just full-on AI. His brothers at least have constructs of their family inside, so there is some it's a big convolution. But let's just say Saito wants to take care of humankind and his brothers first. But we have to sever the connection here with the magic sword. That's if you're willing.
Okay.
I want Saito running around. I'm on board.
Yeah, we got to take care of this guy.
And you guys do need to take care of him. And my father kind of put you guys on a mission. He put your whole family on a mission first to get something important of his. And you guys, that was one of the first missions you, Taj, and Guy did together. And were able to get what he wanted, thankfully. You remember that super bike?
Yes.
Bike.
Yeah. And then Ricardo laughs. Yeah, we fixed it up just like we did with your car. Yeah, the super bike's here. You're gonna need that super bike. It's Takashi's super bike.
Okay.
It's souped up in a way that you're able to enter Saito's hidden base, but you only have a few seconds, and you need to take the Sana with you, since she has the magic sword. That magic sword is death to Saito. That's the only way we could sever that connection. And then from there, we could decide to go up to Crystal Palace.
Sounds like we have a plan.
Only one person could ride that bike, though.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And that person's Guy.
Well, since I'm the only one out of these jokers that knows how to drive, I guess I'll do it.
I drive like an old grandma. You'll be fine.
Then Sana comes out, and she has the little networking card in her hand, the magic sword. As she comes out, MV and Ricardo pull out the bike, and you see the bike is painted very pale. And on there in hot pink, it says the word death on it.
Huh. Go figure.
So are you willing
Look at
to...
Sana and I say, you know what you got to do, right?
Yeah, and she pulls out, she starts patting the networking card. She goes, yep. And in the background, you hear flat tire meow. Meow.
Oh, I didn't give her her gun, so
She doesn't have
I'll
her
make
gun,
sure
but
that
she
has
has...
a gun.
Oh, okay. So she thanks you for the gun.
Let me ask you, Tarad.
Mhm.
Once we're in, is there any way to get the rest of the team in?
Once you're in, you have to take care of the connection with Saito. One swipe of the magic sword will make Saito like any one of us. But without that magic sword, without that swipe, he's pretty much unstoppable, immortal. So you have to get that done first. And once that's done, then the rest of the team could come in. And then Rose says, and from there, we could use his ship and go to the Crystal Palace.
I was hoping I could get the family to build a rocket ship out of an old Pontiac.
But that's pretty much what we're going to need to do, because that ship is not operable. And then that's when
Lovely.
the old man says, yes, Saito somehow listened to our plan and found my ship. And that's the ship that he's using.
Oh well.
Oh.
Hell. So this is really isn't breaking and entering. It's more like reclaiming your property.
Well, the ship. The property is still Saito's. And everyone loves Saito.
Okay, well, I recant that statement then. Well, retract that statement. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I better get ready then.
Yep. Well, take a look at my rifle. Rack it back. I was like, yep. I'm about as ready as ever I'm gonna be.
Right, so the bike now belongs to you, Guy. It's the pale bike of death. And behind you rides, you're raising the sword, the magic sword of, and behind you rides death. Hades. The shadow of Hades, which is their Asana. The one that's going to be able to sever that tie. And then it's up to you guys, depending on what you guys want to do, to get freedom.
This is going to be this session? I feel like this is going to be its own session, right?
Yeah, it's going to be its own session, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'll do my cool getting ready montage next session.
Yeah. Now, Rose, before you guys set up everything and you're like revving the bike and everything, just checking it out. She goes, T-Bone, are you feeling alright? This news doesn't bother you? You still feel normal?
I'm feeling as normal as I can be, considering that, well, I thought the mad giant killer was trying to take our heads, and I had to kill him. Seeing you actually alive, that's a relief.
My sunglasses are reflective.
But dear God, this I'm trying to keep it together as much as I can.
I'm sorry, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was being distracted by my wife. Alright. I need to check the video that you can't see anything of the reflection of my sunglasses. Jesus Christ. Okay, repeat that again. I'm so sorry, T-Bone.
Nah, well, thing with the run-in with the bad trying to kill her, thinking that we possibly had to fight him and kill him, or we get killed ourselves. The relief of seeing you actually alive. Well, let's just say I'm just trying to keep it together as best I can. Not in the greatest of spaces, but yeah, I'm just gonna deal.
And she laughs, and she calls you so naive and stuff. And then she's like, "I can't believe you could be given news that you were created by something and just worry about me. You're so modest, so humble. You're more human than human, I would say."
You can thank my upbringing for that, but
Roll concentration.
Concentration, and that's probably gonna be botched. Hey!
Yeah, you got it. Those brothers of Saito, that's you and Taj.
Say what?
Yeah, you and Taj were the ones created by your parents.
Mother of fuck!
And Saito was the first one created. How you guys were created, that's another thing.
So wait a second. Pause the game. And I say this in character. So you're telling me that I was created?
Yeah. That's all the
You're
information.
telling me that the memories of everything I have from my parents isn't a real thing?
That I can't confirm or deny or yet. But when you sent me out to look up this information, that's how I was able to figure this out. And that's why the Saito wanted me killed, because I crossed a few bits of information, all this information I found. And Arasaka ate it up. And if it wasn't for Arasaka, we wouldn't have all this backup and all this money, all this funds and so on. So we could thank them. But yeah, you've been created. Your parents, well, you could call them parents, were actually sponsored by Arasaka to create this. They had this machine called the Soul Killer, based on what I found. It takes your mind and creates a construct, and that's turns out what they did with my father. And if it wasn't for BMS, they weren't able to put my father into a body and be human again. Then they dabbled into putting AIs, and supposedly you are children of your parents, but you didn't survive the first few months of your birth. But they risked everything and used the Soul Killer on 2 innocent babies and transferred you into other bodies, and here you are. And that's what Saito seems to be, I guess, looking for. That connection to be human. So he's collecting every piece of cybernetic AI body parts and making himself into one. And what his master plan, like if this was some sort of game, I'm not sure of, but this could be big. And Arasaka really would think this would be very important. To be able to transfer one of these constructs into a human body and make them live. I don't know what their plans are, but Arasaka is willing to do anything to help us out with this endeavor. And I uncovered all this when you called me to check this out.
So what I'm getting is the friend of my friend is my enemy. Where's a drink? I need a drink.
You want drinks, and then she points, and then you see Flat Tire drinking a pail of like whiskey, like of a cat, like licking it. The drinks, and then she puts a stranger. So the drinks are over there. Did you guys put a cat in that guy's body?
No, somebody gave him. Well, I think guy gave him a bump of this new drug called Kitten Catch or something like that, and yeah, he's shipping balls off of it.
Yeah, it's just kitten catch.
All right.
I'm gonna grab a drink. This
Yeah.
is what? Okay, so I'm going to get myself a drink and hopefully I can possibly process what I've just been told because this is some bullshit.
Hey, welcome to 2045. Next, next thing, who knows? They'll be freaking telling us like, oh yeah, Johnny Silverhand's in my mind or some shit like that. But that's
Good.
asking for too much. But whatever, we'll take it day at a day.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna return with a drink in hand, and I'm gonna have to ask her to. Well, she already did a good job explaining. So, uh, oh fuck. Character is visibly confused, even though he understands, but is visibly confused still.
Now, this whole time while this is doing, Taj is still looking up the RFID thing somewhere near Flat Tire, and he hasn't heard any of this. You see a guy is still revving and checking out his new bike, his new super bike. Sana is sitting on the super bike, messing around with her phone with one hand and like spinning the networking card of the magic sword with the other hand like it was nothing. Pops and Sage are kind of dancing to the music while MV is just working on cars. Also is just there zoning out because he's not high anymore. And the bear, you hear the crackling and you smell the smoke of the bonfire as we end the session.
Before that happens, I tell Rose to deck me in the face. I just want her to slap my character in the face.
Slap you in the face, like for real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll athletics.
Don't just do it. I'm not even gonna bother evading. I just need to see something.
All right, there, she hit you in the face. Let me roll the damage real quick.
100 points of damage, you die.
There's 7 points of damage, but of non-lethal. It'll heal up the next day. But she slaps really fucking hard.
Like, yep. Oh, fuck. Yep. This is real life after all.
Yep.
Damn, you didn't bother to hold back, did you?
No, man. I didn't know if you were a metal face or not. Some sort of like robot Terminator guy. And she laughs and hands you a drink.
Okay, good.
Here, take 2 of these and call me in the morning. And she laughs.
Yes, ma'am. And I just take it.
It's a kick and catch.
No, it's a whiskey.
Oh.
And then that's it. You guys party and it fades out. And that's the end of that session.
Woohoo!
My bad, it was kind of
Nice.
railroady in the end there. I just had to bring it up since, I started late, so my bad for that.
But you're all good.
No, it wasn't railroady. Felt organic.
So there you go. That's the information
Felt
there.
like it flowed together.
You guys have any questions about what happened now? And we could talk about it out of character, and then we could end the stream.
I'm sure I'll think of some. I know I have some, but I can't really. Right now, I kind of gotta go.
All right, cool. So we're all good to go. Thanks for playing, everyone. Yeah, even also because also was around. I think he disconnected because he went off. You guys could put another 90 IP
Nice.
on your characters. I'm gonna add it to Taj already and to Oso's character.
Nice. I got 220. Got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Shoulder arms and conceal reveal. Is that what I want? Yeah, conceal reveal and shoulder arm. That's what I'm gonna put it into.
Now, if you guys decide to do what she was talking about, then the next session will be the last session of this season, depending on how it goes. Whether you guys die or you do whatever it is that you're going to do. It might be a 2.5-hour session. They all seem to be 2 hours and a half.
Okay.
But the sooner we play, it might be better. I know we got Thanksgiving coming up next week, so it might not be next week.
Next weekend, next Sunday, I'll be free.
Next Sunday you'll be free? Like this Sunday
The
coming
28th?
up? Like,
Yeah, like a week from today.
okay, so you mean the one Thanksgiving week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, technically, this is Thanksgiving week.
The 28th.
I'm saying this week is technically the week we're currently on is Thanksgiving week.
Oh yeah, that's true because it's Sunday already. So you're talking about the
Depends on if you
28th then?
consider Sunday the first day of the week. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
It's
either.
the weekend.
So on the 28th, you mean of November, you're free?
So for me,
Yeah, I'm free.
For me, it's one of those things where I'm working till 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I will be able to play. It was just be that I'm getting in later.
That's fine. What we'll do, instead of starting it at 5 p.m. Eastern, we'll do 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, because especially since that is the holiday weekend, and it'll be pending, because I might not be able to do it, or I might. And also, we still need to talk to Taj. I'm gonna need him.
Are we still on stream?
Yeah, let me end the stream. All right, thanks everyone
Okay.
coming to stream. let me end the stream and then we'll talk after. Thanks everyone coming to stream. I want to thank everyone at No Latency. Also, Binary Dragon. Thank you for letting me use the Steve character. Sorry I didn't do a good English accent or English accent at all, but I tried encapsulating it. Thanks for letting me use Kid and Catch as well. And I'll catch everyone on stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe, and appreciate you watching this far into the thing. I'll catch you later. Peace. And everyone on
Thank
stream,
you,
like
everyone.
Sky and everything, thanks for coming. Peace.